You want to know which party is the party of racism? We've got the facts. Check it out. Let's go to another story. This is a Will Johnson story, and I want to talk about it because you've been talking about this for a long time. So out of respect to you, I'm going to put up this meme. The mainstream media says this every day. Republicans, especially the conservatives, are dyed-in-the-wool racists. It doesn't matter what color they are. You're a racist because you're a conservative. I know it seems weird. You're a black racist, but that's the story. Here's a graphic that goes contrary to everything that we're being told in the media. I want you to look at this. I thought about you. Who did it? Who killed Lincoln? A Democrat. Who killed JFK? A Democrat. Who killed Martin Luther King? A Democrat. Who lynched black slaves? Democrats. Who owned slaves? Democrats. After the Civil War, who created Jim Crow? Democrats. Who legislated segregation? Democrats. Who created the KKK? Democrats. Japanese internment camps? Democrat. The Confederacy? Democrat. The list goes on and on and on. And we ought to put in that list, as you pointed out, when Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation, Republican, and it got to the Congress, every Republican stood up and voted to ban slavery as the disgusting, abhorrent, ridiculously anti-human procedure that it was. And every Democrat voted to keep slavery. I don't know how much clearer we can be, Will, in terms of explaining which party is the party of equality and which one is considered racist. And what this doesn't show is, on this graphic, on the bottom line, is who does the media say are racists? And that's the only time Republican appears on this list. Anything you want to add to that discussion, Will? I did this out of respect for you because you've been teaching me this for a long time.
Well, you know what? When I first found out this information, I kind of struggled with it because I was raised to be a Democrat, and I struggled with it. But then I started researching and I started reading more, and come to find out all of this, what you have on the screen, is 100% true. Even the Jim Crow 2.0 is by Democrats. And they want us to believe that it's the Republicans. You know what I've noticed, Barry? That every single thing that the left will say that the Republicans are, or what the Republicans are doing, they're the ones actually doing it. And it's like, hey, I know what we'll do. We'll tell everybody that the Republicans are the racist ones, but we'll just be racist. We'll be the racist one, but we'll tell everybody else that the Republicans are the racist. So when we do racist stuff, they'll just overlook it. Joe Biden.
You ain't black.
Right? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Can you imagine if President Trump said that?
You ain't black.
Oh, my goodness. But they give Joe Biden the pass because he's a Democrat.
It's amazing.
You ain't black.
It's amazing that I would add to the list. We talked about this last week. Reparations in California are now up to $5 million a person, paid for by whites who never owned slaves in a state where slavery was never legal, where the people getting the money were not slaves or descendants of slaves, but it's going to bankrupt, starting with San Francisco and then the rest of the state. Where does the divisiveness come from? It comes from one party, as if their intention is to do everything they can to separate us by race, by sex, by party, by national origin, by age, until every single group is a minority and everybody's a victim, and they're all victims of the white patriarchy, I guess.
No, you're right. I remember one time when I was living in California, and I was talking about how they're always targeting white people, right? They're always targeting white people. And it dawned on me why, because I was like, why are they targeting white people like this? Why are they doing this? But then I was like, oh, wait a minute. They're doing this because they actually hate Christianity in America, right? In America, Christianity is the number one group that they hate in America, next to Jewish people, right? It's the number one. And I'm the left.
We're number one. We're number one.
Because you have Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib that are in Congress, and they come out straight up said it, but they don't say it about Christianity. Why? Because they have black people that call themselves Christians. You have Asian people. You have Hispanics. You have, I guess, the Latinos, you know, if there's something different. And you have white people that call themselves Christian. And majority of the people in this nation happen to be white. What's the biggest religion in this country? It is Christianity. That's the biggest religion. So they can't come out and say that they want to target Christianity, but they want to target white. So they say white people because majority of the people in this country that are white, they're Christian. And now the FBI, and I'm pretty sure you're aware of this, the FBI has been caught wanting to infiltrate the Catholic Church and the churches, Christian churches throughout the country, because they're right wingers and they believe in God. So they're a threat to our democracy.